That was such a great opening, and all of you are here still with it. So first of all, thank you. My apologies for 2 minutes and 45 seconds of silence. Y'all just stay here looking at my face. I know that you all have some respect for the platform. I appreciate all of you. So let me see if I can do it again. Okay, so basically, the American bald eagle has no predators, no known predators or enemies on the planet. Every day they soar through the skies, squawking, shitting, really good for nothing. An air of obnoxiousness about them. Now we all know I don't have any issue with the bald eagle, at least with that that part of it. But they have no predators. There are no animals in the animal kingdom that are the enemy of an eagle. So with that, you need man. Man is the only predator or enemy of the bald eagle. And again, recently, as I said 3 minutes ago, in recent times, 49er man, Niner gang or don't fucking bang. They thought they had a friend. They really did. Really. They thought that we were bullshitting. Eric and everyone, the link is in the comments. Please hit it. Welcome back to 49ers Tuesday. Carmen, hello. Thank you for sharing the video out today. I sincerely appreciate it all the way from Toronto. I would say, uh, I'm going to assume you are a fan of the other Toronto team, the Blue Jays. Go Maple Leafs. How's everybody doing? What's happening, Crazy Juice? What's up to everyone? Says Crazy Juice. Everybody's saying hello. Check out my man Daniel Berry in the building. What's happening, Daniel? Daniel saying hello to Carmen. Go Niners. Happy Tuesday. Can you hear me now? I know we can hear me now, though, right? What's good, fam? Niner Gang podcast in the building. Ain't seen you in quite a minute. What's good, dog? How you doing? We're back in business, bitch. We're back in business, bitch. Do. Back in business, bitch. We back in business, bitch. And we playing again on Saturday. Of course. Now, why are we playing on Saturday? Because we beat the Eagles' ass. The game, the game was amazing. It was a great game. It was tough. It looked rough early too. Their defense is real, and of course, as we know, we're missing a lot of players. We were missing a lot of players once the game got kicked off. 185, George Kittle. So I want to start really the stream today by just giving a prayer to George Kittle and Claire Kittle. 8 seconds, 8 of the 85, 8 seconds, of silence for George for his Achilles. Now, will that stop him from riding horses in what the fuck is that in Old Spice commercials? No, because you don't need your Achilles to ride a horse in a commercial. But it will stop him from playing in the divisional round, hopefully NFC Championship game and Super Bowl. So George, I give you a lot of shit, George. It's really because I love you and I expect and want the best for you, George. So I give you a lot of shit. And you are a very big proponent of wrestling, which if I were you and you were me, I wouldn't think of shit else but football until I was done with it. But that's just me. All of that said, get well soon, George Kittle. It really hurts my heart, and all bullshit aside, all jokes aside, that I think we may go. And Fred may be the only long stalwart on the team that gets to play in that game. If Fred Warner may be the only drafted future Hall of Famer that we have that gets to play in that game. Or well, is going to be the only one that might get to play in that game. Uh Carmen says, Papa Sports on good. How about you? How are you doing tonight? Eric, hit the link. Eric, jump on. I need to hear your voice, Eric. I need to hear you. No, no. No Diddy, no jail. You know what it is. I love you, Eric. And you, of course, are our resident Seahawk fan. As we know, it is Seahawks week. We're still on the Eagles, though. The Eagles right now, they're imploding. So what the 49ers do, what I realize is the 49ers, look at how many people, I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but maybe you do. And it's a real thing. Just Google it. I'm sure somebody's Google it. It's probably on a Wikipedia somewhere. How many people the 49ers get fired, like in the last 3 seasons? Or when motherfuckers couldn't win a game after they played it against us. That's the kind of stuff that happens when you live the 49er way. Cheers to you. We have sips tonight. But what are you all thinking about the Eagles? About that game? The past, we all know Kyle has that stuff in his bag. The past was lovely. Unfortunately, we didn't get to have Ricky Pearsall in the game. It would have been nice to see, but again, maybe we don't need him because the players that we are missing, we're still chugging along without all of them. If someone says the team is trying to do that, at least that's what I want to believe, that the team is trying to do that specifically because we have so many players injured this year, that the rest of this team is galvanized. You know what I'm saying? And it's helping to lift us. Wilkes and Sorensen, are they alive? Because they were basically both almost corpses when they were here. If you ask me, I'm glad you're doing well, living a dream. Yeah, you're in first place, Eric. I know you're living a dream. Uh oh, Bebop, you don't stop. The link is in the top of the chat, folks. If you want to jump on while we're here, please do so. But we were able to defeat the Eagles. Eric Kendricks came up big at the end of the game on that last drive. I think he had 2 plays really that he stopped towards the end of the game. And then, of course, the games have been played. I took down the other gentleman's name that was on our team. Let's see here. One of the new linebackers that we picked up. His name, God damn it, what was it? Wallow? I think yeah, Wallow. Wallow and Eric Kendricks played their ass off. Eagles are overrated and it showed. Well, you would be able to see that, or you would definitely know that when you watch this game. Now, I don't want to put that 100% on them because they won the Super Bowl, and I don't want anything taken away from our team or what the Eagles are overrated. So the Niners being able to go across country on a short week, as usual, and get the W while losing the heart and soul of their offense alone, if that's what you want to say. But really, George Kittle is the heart and soul of the fucking team. George Kittle is the face of the franchise, damn near, right? So he's definitely the spokesperson of this franchise. Lost him right in the game. Lost him losing in the game. Already suffering. Offense was drab. Offense was Seattle, right? And then somehow find a way to pull that game out and get the W. But we did that. And it is because the Eagles, I don't know if they're necessarily overrated, uh, but I will say that they don't like each other. And I think our players wanted it more. I think a lot of the Eagles may have wanted to get to vacation. Papa says Eagles need McDaniels as their OC. Well, so McDaniels, do you think that he'll be an OC and nobody thinks he'll get another coaching job? Eagles are hearing for it. Cancun. One, two, three. Cancun. Go Eagles. Fuck you, Eagles. Fuck Philadelphia. Fuck everything about that team. Fuck you, pituitary gland, the offensive coordinator. Get out of here. Patuto, get out of here. Boom. Out of here. Oh, what's up, G? AJ Brown is a bust though. He has Stonehenge. Did any of you ever see the movie Necessary Roughness? Stonehenge. That's really AJ Brown, a big ass, fast ass motherfucker that you think should be what Jerry Rice should have looked like and played like, but he's not. That's AJ Brown. AJ Brown is what you would expect Jerry Rice to look like when you look at his numbers and you see him flashing on the screen, scoring touchdowns on your ass and on your team. That's what you expect Jerry Rice to look like, but he didn't look like that. Now he's just a bald headed son of a bitch that likes whiskey and big chains, right? But AJ Brown is a bust for sure. Yeah, I don't think he's lived up to the hype. Neither didn't he go to the same college as D'Lo, Debo? What's his name? Tyshawn? Didn't they go to? Didn't they both go to Ole Miss or South Carolina or some shit? Or he went to the same college as somebody. I think AJ Brown did. They were both on the team at the same time in college. You can only have one really great star on the team at a time. One of them is lesser in college. That's just a fact. So AJ Brown was probably the lesser. What's up, Tommy? If Tommy, if I wasn't such a man, Tommy, then I would treat you how you treat me, and I would bust you out right now. But I'm not gonna do that. I love you, Tommy. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. If you haven't been in, and we've been active here, I think personally, over the years. So who else is? But who's not active again though? Right now, the Eagles. They're not active at all, and they won't be active again for about 6 months. Why is that? Kyle Manahan. Sometimes we call him Kyle Blandahan, sometimes known as Master Splinter, rat face cartoon himself. But today he's Kyle Manahan. Kyle the man. Kyle is him today. Okay, because he dropped his balls. He dropped his nuts all on Sirianni's chin. Now, I don't know what that says about Kyle, but he did. He dropped his nuts on Sirianni's chin in that game, pulling out that 7-year-old reverse flea flicker Sky Moore tweet pass touchdown that he did right on time. Shout out to Kubiak too for dropping a little dime on him and letting him know that it was time to pull that out. Kyle got in his bag. Kyle does pretty much own Sirianni. I think at this point, first of all, uh, between Kyle and Sirianni and the 49ers and the Eagles, it's officially a rivalry now. Now, I think we've gotten the better of the rivalry when it's head up. When nobody gets jumped, when it's been head up, I think that we own them. That one game, that game doesn't count. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That one game was a mirage. You gotta act like it didn't happen because Brock Purdy's wing got clipped. So that wasn't a fair fight. Yet, indeed, yes, Conor McVay is owned by Sirianni. But for the most part, except for they just got us in that one most important game. Thank you, Jaquaski Tart. Kyle owns Sean. Kyle owns McVay. Rams fans may want to act like that's not the truth, but it is. Kyle was a teacher, Master Splinter. He taught him everything he knows, but he didn't teach him everything Kyle knows. That's the trick. But yeah, we definitely own Sirianni, and who's also in the Rat family. They're probably cousins, Kyle and Sirianni, because they're both rat faces. Now you may have never heard me say that before. Kyle Shanahan being a member, one of the charter members of the Rat family. His father actually is a charter member of the Rat family, Mike Shanahan. And that's the people whose face look like rats. Is it what's a marsupial? That keeps coming to my head when I think of it. Um, Tommy says I taught my mom how to have. Okay, well I don't want to read that. Uh, Kyle, this game, Kyle was smooth. When you can see Nick Sirianni sweating his, and he's from either Philly or New York or New Jersey or some piece of trash. No disrespect, Bebop. He's from some East Coast piece of trash city, is Sirianni anyway. So he fixes in and mixes right in with the shit. So when the game got tough and the game got sticky, icky, Kyle was California cool. Kyle said, "I got something for you, Sirianni," and he pulled out that the secret weapon, Jawan Jennings. Jawan Jennings, who was a four-star quarterback recruit in high school. Did you know that? Boom, 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 boom. The more you know. Kyle sure knows it. Everybody knows it now. So it was things like that. Kyle just letting the team play. I think I don't know. Everybody seemed loose to me as a team throughout the whole game. Even when Fred went, I mean, when George went down, it seemed like it didn't really negatively affect the team that bad. And you got to say that that goes to who? Kyle. I'm looking at you, Kyle. I'm looking at you. You looking at me. So Kyle, I want to say thank you. We know that I give Kyle a lot on this channel. Now I've said that for two people already. So you might be one if you're new to the channel, you might be wondering, well, damn, does he like the Niners? Nah, yeah, I'm not with the bullshit. I just want to win. I just want to have that same feeling I had when I was 12 years old. The hood. That the same feeling I had when I was 12 years old. And I want to be able to give that feeling, well, not physically, unfortunately, but just give that feeling to my sons, my two sons. More than anything, I want to fucking look at their faces when the clock strikes four zeros and they're like, we won the Super Bowl. So it makes me very impassioned. And with my just mobile personality, I'm not really with the shit, you know? So, Kyle, the Eagles needed to be taken down a peg. They needed to be brought out the sky. Like we don't even need we're the apex predators that they needed. 49er man. And we don't even need guns. We apparently just needed some picks and swat them some bitches right out the sky. Pew! On to the next round. On to the next. And look, let me add it in again just in case anyone is new to this. You know what I'm saying? This link here, it brings your face on right on here with me. Come in, step up. Let me know what you thought about the game. Oh, there we go. What do you think about the next and upcoming game? And we're gonna get into that too. But Kyle, I wanted to really give Kyle his props because, as we all know, um, or most of you do, I'm very hard on Kyle on this channel, in my home, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. And you can follow us on Twitter at Bam Bam LLD as well. Bam Bam LLD. That's only two M's. Follow me on Twitter. Discuss with me. I'm kind of shadow banned on Twitter. I think everybody might be shadow banned on Twitter at this point on the X. Everybody might be that's not blue dotted, blue checked. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you too, plastic face, plastic face scientist man. Fuck you and how you've destroyed Twitter X. It used to be kind of low key fun. Pardon. At this point, not at all. At this point, I wonder why. Why do I even bother ever even getting on that some bitch? Kyle manned up, took care of business, and he took the reins, off the captain. BCB, and we don't do that other stuff here, which you all first created that nickname for. Big Captain Brock. Brock played his now. Brock, I wanted to. Okay, what we realized, I think, in our family, in our house, is that Brock, he's just not going to do it. with a full year with Christian, Brock Purdy's not Christian McCaffrey's not going to catch 100 balls. Yeah, see, we're gonna get into it, Tommy. Then they're not going. He's Christian McCaffrey's not going to catch 100 balls with Brock Purdy. You want to know why? Because he refuses to check the ball down. If the route's not called for Christian, which it often is for Kyle, he's not looking his way. He's going down the field. When you juxtapose or compare and contrast Jalen Hurts and Brock Purdy's completions versus yardage in our last game, you can see the disparity. It's very high. Brock's not throwing 6 yard passes. He's waiting forever, which is unbelievable to me that he doesn't get sacked more. But he's gonna wait forever. He's gonna try to get that ball down the field to his detriment and mine and yours. But he's not gonna bullshit and keep checking the ball down all game. No, he didn't do it at Iowa State. Watch the tape. And he's not doing it now with grown men and Kyle Manahan. He's not gonna do it. He's trying to go down the field and get points. That's what birds do. Talk that talk. But you talk that talk with the Niners, and you won't have to walk that walk. Because this team does not give up, and this team is tough, and this team is, despite Kendrick Bourne and to a lesser extent Demarcus Robinson. I see you on Instagram. This team is extremely serious about football. And it starts with Brock Purdy coming in there with those lovely Target clothes, Target Men's Warehouse specials he comes to work with when he has $250 fucking million and reasons why he should not wear clothes from the Men's Warehouse. That's because you're serious about football. Yes, there's plenty of memes going on this weekend about Mr. Squirts, about Mr. Hurts. I just wish that he didn't look so much like Shamar Moore. If he didn't look so much like a skinnier Shamar Moore, but just as corny, fucking well, he's more of a brown. Like Shamar Moore fucking it up for light skinned niggas. Even though he's like extremely good looking, right? Shamar Moore, he's extremely handsome. He fucks it up for light skinned niggas. But they think that, they're just handsome and corny. Negative. You're half right. Wearing Old Navy specials. Boom. Yeah. He got the old. He shouldn't have so many Ford truck motherfucking marketing plans and should be marketing for Old Navy or Burlington Coat Factory. But he could also be marketing for a good to great quarterback. Despite his size, whatever you want to say about his size, it doesn't matter. Other than the fact that people do get their hands on his balls. Defensive defenders do get their hands on his balls. I'm talking about the tackles, the line. The D line does hit their hands on Brock Purdy's balls a little too often for my liking. Other than that, I really don't have any problems. And James, not to beat a dead horse or bring up old ghosts or anything like that. Called Candyman. James, I can't even explain James. James, when he threw his picks, first of all, you knew they were coming. Okay. That's first of all. You knew they were coming. And secondly, you couldn't explain why he did it. It's like, oh goddamn, he thinks he's Brett Favre. Nope, you couldn't explain it. He just threw it to 54. And speaking of throwing it too, let me throw it to Chef Tommy. Where's your face, Tommy? Where's your face? Why is it just me? Well, not
What
your face, even your
I'm
screen.
outside.
No, I don't even want your face. I just want your screen so everybody can see your Chef Tommy screen thing. But
I don't know. Why is it not there?
Boom. I don't know. I mean, look, I've minimized myself to the maximum capabilities.
Oh yeah. It said like audio only for some reason.
That's ghetto shit. You know how the ghetto is. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, man? Happy New Year, bro. You know, you
I
got a real
believe in
person
me.
when he has millions and doesn't change him a bit. Amen. And he's a real
Yeah.
good quarterback. Brock Purdy. So are you a fishing out? Are you down with the Burlington Coat Factories, Tommy?
I don't, I don't think I've been there in a while.
You haven't been there in a while. It's a little it's a little below your pay grade being a chef and all. Huh? What you got to say, bro? You here to talk about how great our team is? Let me hear it. Talk to me, Tommy.
I'm nervous, man.
Oh, you're
But
nervous.
I'm
Well, first of all, I love you. I don't know how many times you've been on here. Look how easy it is, Tommy. There's no reason to be nervous. Just talk.
no, no,
Fuck.
no. I'm about the game coming
Oh, I'm
up.
sorry. My fault. My fault. My fault. Sometimes I think I'm psychic. Why are you nervous?
Well,
Tell
you
me.
know what people have been saying about this game, like how kind of Kyle was like playing not to lose last game and like trying out new things because he was thinking ahead of the playoff game that he knew he would have with the Seahawks.
I haven't heard that, but I love hearing that. I hope that's true.
Because he gets in his bag in the playoffs. Like you never see him really that bad. Like
I,
except for the NFC Championship with the Rams, that was kind of awful. But when you have Jimmy G, what the hell are you gonna do? They're like, oh, we're stopping the run this time. Like
yeah,
Debo they were like stopping Debo, like that bum ass safety who thought he was with that Nick Scott. He thought he was something special. Then after that
mhm.
year, he fell off the cliff.
We haven't heard his name since. Yeah,
No, new Nick Scott, he lit up Debo. It's like who?
yeah.
Who the fuck is
Anybody can
that?
get a good play, a good player, a
And
good
then the
game.
next year he got like stiff arm to the ground by freaking a quarterback. The opening game of 2022,
Pardon me.
Josh Allen freaking like tore his ass to the ground with one hand. It's like,
Well, Josh Allen is a defensive tackle, in a
yeah,
quarterback's playing a quarterback position. So I mean, I can understand that happening.
yeah.
But what is the okay? So you still haven't told me why you're nervous. For this game, and I would
Well,
prefer you
Mr.
did
Dude,
it.
oh, and I'll tell you because the Eagles game, Trent, he's tough as nails, but he still gave up 6 pressures. But that's because he's got a ham. He's like on one damn leg.
Okay.
Like if
So
I was on one leg playing left tackle, I'd probably give up like how many snaps in a game? What 60 pressures?
you're not giving up any pressure. You might give up 60 pressures and 27 sacks. So there's that. But okay. So Trent's leg is bum. He got a bum wing, bum stick.
Maybe
What
maybe
else?
he's gonna get better. Maybe he'll get better this.
Okay,
Like
because their defensive line is that much better than Seattle's. I mean, than whoever we just
yeah,
beat.
it's better because they
It's
actually
better.
have a rotation. They
I say
have
it's
more of a
deeper.
rotation.
I
Yeah,
say it's
way
deeper.
deeper.
Right. Okay. All right. So there's that.
I think.
We just played
Yeah,
them.
but I
Did they?
think
How many times did they
Jalen
sack him
Carter.
then? He hurt his or he got out. He was out that game. Right. So he was out in the Seahawks game. So we had
Yeah,
a with that rookie playing or whoever the fuck was playing. And we held up fine in that game.
Pleasance.
Okay, right. Thank you. So we held up fine, and now we'll have him back for this game. So what's the difference between me and you?
He's not 100%.
Okay, okay, fine. All right. So Tristan 100%. What else?
Yeah, I think Jalen Carter's better than any of their D tackles, honestly. But they do have good D tackles. I don't know. Is Demarcus Lawrence edge or is he is he a tackle?
I'm not sure, but I know at this point, what does it matter? Because just about everybody switches around all over the line if they can. So I'm not sure, but I think Demarcus. I think he may be a D tackle. He plays for who we're
Okay.
playing. He plays for Seattle.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No,
Yeah,
really?
and then
Shit. Fuck. All right. So
what's another dude?
what else? So
Yeah,
they terrorized Brock. Maybe we we,
yeah, they're
we,
gonna
we run
stack
the
the
draw game.
box because
Okay.
they got Mike McDaniel, not Mike McDonald.
Hmm.
So he pretty much knows. That's why they hired him, it's just to go up against
I
this.
guess us. But
This
we beat them
Disney,
week
yeah,
one of the season.
yep.
Mind you, we
Because
had
we
more
had
players.
speed. We had
We had
speed. That's why if we don't have speed on receivers, they just stack up in the box area and it's like force you to throw it. So, and then that's why we had the 0 run game. And now I'm nervous about the run game since Kittle's not there.
Well, I think we're gonna get a chance to see if Tonjes can block too. We all can see that he can catch. He could be a good wide receiver too. This light is tripping like a son of a bitch. We all see he can catch, but will he be able to block? I think we'll be able to find that out this game. And as far
Just
as
think,
speed, go ahead.
Ricky is key. If we don't have him, then
All
that's
right,
how we beat him. That's how we beat
that's
the Seahawks with speed.
I have to agree with that. So
Because they lighten up, but like with all of them, you have to force the safeties to go out.
and having Ricky. Okay, so then what about
But
Demarcus Robinson?
shit, D-Rock blew my mind.
So what?
Yeah, I don't think he's that fast.
Who?
He's not as fast as Ricky. Ricky's 4.4
Well,
speed.
yeah,
Demarcus
he's not as
Robinson.
fast. He's not as fast as Ricky, no. But how do you think he really played this last game as far as speed down the
Wow,
field?
this
Now
is
it was some
Dusty.
crossers.
Dude, that
But
first pass, he cooked freaking Quinyon Mitchell. I'm like, why are they going at Quinyon Mitchell, the All Pro? Go at Adoris Jackson or whatever the hell his first name is. That guy's trash. But they wanted to. I don't know why they wanted to test him, but he
I don't know why
did
they were. Go
because
ahead.
he got 2 picks. It's like, and they did those in-round crossers or whatever the hell they were in breaking routes, and they're like top 10 and stopping those kind of passes. So I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking,
Well,
but
all
it
I can
worked
say
on
is that
one of them.
it worked, right? So on some of it, and I want you, Tommy, to stop worrying. If you need a boost, hit me on the Instagram. I won't say nothing negative to you or anything like that. I won't treat you how you treat me. Hit me on Instagram, and I'll just make you feel better
I'm just
for the game.
trolling. It's like,
I know you
no.
are. I know you are. I just love you, Tommy. All right, thank you, dog. I just dropped his ass just like that. Just dropped him off. So Tommy's right. We are lacking speed. Um, and sometimes it be like that, right? You thought that you had a speed demon or at least a good route runner that could turn something into some speed. And then all of a sudden they get a put on the milk carton. All of a sudden you see how manly they really are or are not. And they are Brandon Ayuk. You talk about somebody that we could possibly use in this game upcoming or for the rest of the games that there may be for us this season will be one Brandon Ayuk. Papa says put you in timeout. Well, you have a wrench, Papa. I don't want to lead anybody to water, but you got your own wrench, and I don't know what all the things that you all can do with those wrenches. I don't even know. Okay, I just give them out. I just bless. I don't know what you can do with them, but use your wrenches wisely, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Brandon used us to get a fat payday, make his little skank happy, his little snot nosed child, and then quit. Quit. There's really no one other way about it. Damn, two ways about it. There's not even a half a other way about it. He quit, and I believe he really quit on football. And I hope the league feels the same way about him. What I can say is, come late Sunday night, I know he felt dumb in a motherfucker, didn't he? He was counting down one. Don't you feel dumb? Two. Look at you. Three. You thought you were bigger and better than the Niners, and now we're going to the divisional round of the playoffs, and your ass is sitting at home not doing a goddamn thing. You do have a lot of money though, so good on you, Brandon. The world looks at you like you're a hoe. I I don't even want to say all the words on my channel that I think about you, Brandon. And I hope that we can move on, put you in the ground for good, and not speak your Candyman name anymore. You or your malcontent best friend. and move on to hopefully somebody who one day shows us that his talent can fully be realized on this team. Ricky Pearsall, Ricky Sent, my man, you took a bullet in your shoulder. 2 days later, you were ready to play. Right now, you got a little hammy, groiny, and you out forever. What is wrong with your sticks, Forrest Gump? Don't tell me there's pictures of you out there somewhere at your family home in Arizona with you with those fucking Forrest Gump leg cast things, bro. Running and running and running in the heat of Arizona. Your legs are like weak as chicken legs, just like Randy Orton told. Bro, did you skip leg day? Come on, my man. We need you. Ricky Sent, Pretty Ricky, Slick Rick, all the dumbass, corny ass motherfucking names, nicknames that we gave you 2 seconds after you got drafted here. And we all can see the talent every time you actually step onto the field and stay on it, which is not often. Fucking now, of course, hyperbole abounds, but the internet says that Trent Williams' hamstring was about to fall off the bone, making it sound like Thanksgiving, right? Trent Williams' hamstring. That's what the pages on the internet are saying. His hamstring about to fall off. Trent Williams said, "Well, it was fucked up. I'm sure he played and he weighs 400 pounds. My man, tape it up tight and limp through the game, homie." Trent Williams, and it clicked to me like Trent Williams played in this game because he said, if I don't play in this game, this may be my last time to suit up this season. I may not be able to play again and suit up again until next season. Ricky Pearsall, you've suited up like 8 times in 2 years. Don't you want to get a last chance to suit up before September? My man, suck it up. Stick it up. Step up like you do on platform 246 and play in this game, Ricky. Bebop says, my fault, both of you. Our secondary was playing sticky carry, especially Upton. Upton Stout is going to somehow get in the same hyperbaric chamber that Fred Warner has been getting in over the last month and hopefully grow 3 inches taller. If he does that, he'll be Revis Island. It'll be Stout Island. If he could just be 3 inches taller, Upton Stout would be Stout Island. Fuck Revis Island, Stout Island, Stout Island. I think he's gonna be a beast. He got to get taller. Papa says I'm disappointed in Brandon, but at the same time I feel bad for what's coming to him. He will have a lifetime of regrets and sorrows. His life will never be the same. Papa, you are first of all you're 100% right, and salute to you for being so compassionate. Now niggas like me, no, I'm just kidding. See, I have a hard time feeling for him because what I believe really in my feels in my heart is that men make decisions above all species, bald eagles, ladies and gentlemen. Men make decisions, and men have to stick by the decisions that they make. Sometimes all of your life. Sometimes you never recover from the decision you make as a man because nobody's giving you a handout. We ain't gonna turn this into some other shit. But you gotta as a man, you make a choice. You gotta stand by it, whether it's right or whether it's wrong, because nobody's gonna wipe your nose. The world's not wiping a man's nose. Now, for our pretty soft ladies, that's what men are here to do. For our children, that's what men are here to do. But for you, it's on you. So he decided to quit. And for what? For his pride? Quit the drink, quit what 90% of the people in the world would give their left Achilles for, to play in the NFL. There's probably women who want to play in the NFL more than Brandon Ayuk wants to play in the NFL. Who does he want to go to? Ask Debo how that works out, homeboy. Like idiocy. You and Debo been planning this for like 20 months or some shit, or what's happening? And then he got over there and look at Debo now. Look at Tyshawn. And the same awaits you, Brandon. You better hope. You better hope everybody doesn't think you're a fucking quitter coward. You better hope I'm as different as the world as I think I am. And everybody's not just like me. Because you're going to be the reverse Kurt Warner, motherfucker. Once you blow through all that money, and you will because you're an idiot and a child. Once and lazy, so you ain't gonna make a whole bunch more. Once you blow through all that money, you're gonna be working at the grocery store, motherfucker. So rest in peace to Brandon Ayuk, and hopefully we can find Ricky. Hopefully we can find Ricky on the way to Emerald City, on the way to Oz, on the way to the dreary, drab, disgusting. Please don't, please don't. First of all, Carmen, I hate to see you go, but I sincerely appreciate that you came through. Thank you so much. And yes, I hope you are having a good time. First sport is hockey. That's a that's a tough gal. You know, there's more fighting in hockey than there are uh, assists. Go Leafs and go Niners. We will not be live. Special. We won't be live, unfortunately. Subscribe to the channel. Turn your notification bells. You never know. Uh, I hope to see you again soon, Carmen. Thank you very much. Salute. Boom. Yes. And now we get to Captain Salute all the way on down again to the Emerald City, to the wetlands of Seattle, the slums of the Northeast. Right? Is it the excuse me, the slums of the Northwest? We just left the slums of the Northeast, so that filth is still on me. My apologies. The slums of the Northwest. Now we hate you, motherfuckers, as Fred Warner so eloquently stated. Not you, Eric. Not you. But it is Seattle week. Three quick things to win this game. E- Kyle, you have to run the ball, no matter what. You have to try to run the ball, even when it's not looking good. Thank you so much. Be safe. Everybody salute. You know how much I love that. We have to continue to try to run the ball. Or if the run is the quick pass game, tell Brock 23 is 1A. I don't think it's happening, Bebop, for this game. I don't think we got Fred. I think he's more likely to play in the NFC Championship game when we get there. And then he can say, fellas, thank you for making me not have to go to green hell. Thank you for making me not have to go to the Wizard of the Oz or have anything to do with Ariana Grande. Fuck Emerald City and a Seahawk. We're coming. No pause. For your ass. We've already beaten this team. They are quarterbacked. So again, run the ball, Kyle. Just keep running. They're quarterbacked by Sam Darnold. We were quarterbacked by Sam Darnold, and you and I both watched it. We know what it really is. And this is a night game. Sam Darnold does not play well in night games. He's literally the only cool one that exists. None of their players are cool, including Sam Darnold. We know what they're going to do. They're going to run the crossers because that's all he can do effectively, consistently. He has a cannon for an arm, but he's about as inconsistent as the male. So that doesn't matter. So you play to his strengths. So we, as a defense, Robert Sala, need to play to his strengths. We need to defend the crossing routes because if we are, which we looked amazing against the run this past week, when we were all probably shitting bricks before the game. Same goes for this game. Only they're going to use two backs. Neither one of their names are important, but they're going to use two running backs, dual style, bouncing each other off each other, feeding it, resting one, bringing the other one in. That's cool. We deal with that. That short ass passing game that Seattle runs is just an extension of the run game. So we need to make sure that we actually play that like we know that exists, Kyle. And I don't know if that means zone. I don't know if that means man, because I'm not a coach in the NFL. I'm a medical professional and a YouTuber and a father. I don't know what it means or what we need to do to stop that, but I know that is an extension of their running game, and that's really all their offense is. It's what most of the league is, but it's a lot of crossers, a lot of comebacks. So Robert Sala, short to medium zone, bro. Occasional blitz, Baldy brute. Occasional blitzes. Get Sam Darnold out of rhythm. Is all we have to do to win this game. We scored 3 points on them the last time at home. We don't play well at home, which makes me afraid for the Super Bowl. But the Road Warriors is some real shit. And right now, that's where we are. We're going to Seattle, and for the longest, we always play well in Seattle. And if you think that they're going to have the same game plan that got us that measly 3 points this last time we played them, this week, you are sadly mistaken. No matter who you're rooting for, it may be a good thing how mistaken you are, or you may end up with a lot of egg on your face. I don't know. But if you think that it's going to be the same game plan, no. Master Splinter, boy, he gets on my damn nerves. One thing he is not is dumb or stupid. Well, he's not dumb. He's stupid at times, but he's not dumb. And I believe the game plan is going to be damn near completely different. As long as it includes Christian McCaffrey and running the ball, I think we'll be fine. And if we get an opportunity, lastly, just if we get an opportunity for a turnover, finally get it. We'll be able to. Sam Donald can't doesn't move like half the quarterbacks in the league now. So when the pressure comes, if he makes a mistake, please catch the ball. If we turn them over, we will blow them out. I'll put all of you at ease right now. If we get any turnovers in this game, which Sam is going to throw us, we can blow them out in their house because coming back in a playoff game after getting down and making mistakes is not where Sam Darnold's mental is. Believe me. Let's go, Salah. Let's go, faithful. In the playoffs, it seems as though, Kyle said that he doesn't know how it happens, but um, he not only first of all he doesn't know how it happens, but he knew this game was going to be on Saturday. Roger Goodell, he knew the game would be on Saturday, and it is, and that's okay. I think that the game being on Saturday actually may keep us more fresh, may make us have a quicker start. And I only say that because I saw that online. Somebody said that today. I was like, that makes so much sense to me. Maybe we'll have a quicker start in this game because we just played. We got to hit cup. Yeah, we got to stop the run and show that we have to make this a physical game. We got to run the ball and stop all those short passes. Make those either incompletions, make them feel it, and get to Sam Darnold. If we can't get to him, get to his balls that he throws to the defenders. Kyle knew not only that this game was going to be on Saturday, but that this game was going to happen. I believe it. I believe he believed that he was going to beat the Eagles. The Eagles wanted us. And a lot of times you get what you ask for. It's not exactly what you asked for or exactly what you wanted. We do need the clock management to be on our favor. If we give them a whole bunch of drives, it's going to be tough, and our defense is going to be tired. So we again run the ball, Kyle, or short passes, Kyle. Not whatever else it is that we do. Run the ball, stop the run, and it sounds so cliche and so easy. Run the ball, stop their short game because that's really all they have, despite how good JSN might be. The quarterback prevents them from using that and unlocking that. It's locked. You have not completed all the activities to unlock that game mode. Should stop their short game and be physical with this team. Treat this team like you all want to play with Fred Warner another time this season. Go win this game for Fred Warner. Because if you win this game, 49ers, fucking players, like Fred's coming back next week. So faithful. It may be hard to get into that stadium. I don't care if you have to camp out there. If you got to just scream from the outside, parking lot pimp all game long because they put the screwiness on the tickets that they always seem to do in the playoff games. For the traveling faithful, be safe and go in their house, shit in their bathroom, order their food, and help push us to victory. Run every second down on that play clock and each step. I agree. Make this as short a game as you possibly can, Kyle. Run the ball. Run us out of Emerald City and probably right back down here to the West Coast, to the gangster city of Inglewood, and we'll have nothing but good. Just like this stream was. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate you. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Share the video out with somebody, just like Carmen did. Carmen's in Toronto, and she somehow shared this video out. What are you guys doing? Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a good week. Niner ganger, don't bang. Stay in your bag, Kyle. Robert, keep your attention and your focus on the Niners, not on the Browns. And y'all be safe. We're gonna win. Prepare for the NFC. We're gonna win.